Hello, everybody. Excuse me, a little bit under the weather. This is your leader, your Messiah, the person who says the things that others don't want to say, don't want to hear, don't want to believe, don't want to open their mind to other things. This is Husky Chipmunk. Chipmunk Nation, I'm kind of sad because of what I see this past weekend. You let people that have no business being in big things. You let them to this unbelievable promised land, this higher level of pure garbage that they have no business being on. Okay? You owe me a list of facts. A lot of people say I'm crazy. People don't want to listen to what I have to say because I'm talking about their team or what their team did or how their team performed. No one wants to say anything. But these are the things I have to tell you all. Okay, let's see. First off, let's talk about the 49ers Saints game. 49ers Saints game. Great game, had fun. Drew Brees played his ass off. Bullshit happens. Reggie Roby, up there catching numerous punts the whole season for 16 weeks. Mysteriously, you wait to the playoff game to go and drop the ball, not hold the ball, secure the ball. Coaches tell you that on the sideline numerous times. Hey, protect the ball every time. He drops it in the playoffs. Waits the playoffs. Saints defense have these, exotic blitz packages. They pick up stuff, cause turnovers, cause chaos and stuff like that. You let a fucking bum named Alex Smith. Alex Smith been in the league for a good 7 years. 6 of those, he's been pure shit. I don't want to hear that he had all these different offensive coordinators. Oh, he had different schemes he had to run. Mike Singletary didn't believe in him. Mike Singletary told the man what he was, a piece of shit. He threw up 2 Hail Mary passes to Vernon Davis, another person Mike Singletary told me he was a piece of shit. He caught the ball on some shitty coverage, which I've never seen. Malcolm Jenkins supposed to be this great safety. He fuck around, leave this guy wide the fuck open. If you know, when you look at the 49ers, they have, I'm going to say 3 weapons. 2 show up. Well, no, 1 will show up consistently. That's Frank Gore. That's 1 weapon you have. What's the second one? Vernon Davis. What's the third one? Michael Crabtree. No one else on that motherfucking offense will do anything else except those 3 people. Your game plan, if you're a top-notch defensive coordinator, oh, and by the way, Greg Williams, go fuck yourself in St. Louis, okay? You're a fucking idiot for leaving the Saints to go coach with Jeff Fisher, who is a piece of shit coach. Coaches 17 seasons, has 6 10-win seasons. If you have been coaching for 17 seasons and you have 1 Super Bowl and only 6 10-win seasons, you should not be a top head coach. Thanks to ESPN. Because they're the fuckers that will either blackball people, blacklist players, or pump up players that don't deserve the shit that they do. Go back to Kevin Kolb getting traded to Arizona for DRC. Hey, how'd that pan out? Fucking Kevin Kolb sucks. DRC in Philadelphia, they ain't do shit. Okay? Thanks to ESPN making Kevin Kolb this great quarterback that wasn't shit, and the world knew it. I don't understand this. Then you got three weapons on 49ers are sitting up there. They fucking just ran around the field. Vernon Davis catching bullshit, catching slants. How the fuck do you leave him open? If you know that's the only person they have, you fucking press him, jam him at the line, push that motherfucker. You're allowed to do that within the first 5 yards. You leaving fucking 15 yards of space for him to cut around and run on the field. Again, Roger Goodell throwing his motherfucking, hey guys, look, we got a chance to make big ratings and lots of money if you let the 49ers get to the NFC Championship game where we can go to sunny San Francisco because we don't want to play in these cold weather places. Okay, that's one situation. Then you sit there and see Green Bay, who played the same team early in the season, beat them 30-35. Aaron Rodgers moved the ball down the field in 3 plays to win the game. 3 plays. So you mean to tell me that you go in your own stadium, your own weather, can't figure out what the fuck to do? You've got to be kidding me. Another take a dive situation. I don't understand how the world accepts this like, oh, the Giants played great defense. The Giants did this. Oh, the 49ers played great defense. 49ers did not play great defense. They let Jimmy Graham catch a 66-yard touchdown on a motherfucking route, and you have Patrick Willis covering Jimmy Graham. Mismatch. Shitty-ass secondary. Carlos Rogers, a fucking bum and he played for the Redskins. A fucking bum. He was a fucking bum there. He a fucking bum now. Then you have Dante Whitner, who played where? That's right, Buffalo. He fucking sucked there too. Guys, these people are not fucking good. Deshaun Golston, fucking overrated. Piece of shit, because you got Patrick Willis in the field. Patrick Willis, take my hat off to you. You're a great linebacker. You're fucking young Ray Lewis when Ray Lewis first came in the league. That's what you are. Okay, you were dominant at Ole Miss. You came in the league, they lucked out and got you. Trust me on that, they lucked out and got you. Justin Smith, 11 years in the league. They act like he's some great player. You've been in the league 11 years. Have you went to any playoff games before in your whole career? No, you haven't. You've been playing like shit your whole career. Let's see, who else? Aldon Smith. He's they just got him. You can't really tell that much about him. He's not, I'm not going to sit there and go say, oh, he's this great dominant defender. Ain't seen shit from him, not sold on him. The only people I'm sold on, Patrick Willis. Patrick Willis takes that team as far as they can go. And there it is right there for San Francisco. Giants, same way. They got 4 defensive linemen. They got Jason Pierre-Paul, which today, if you saw, got blocked. So he is not fucking indestructible. He can be stopped. O.C. Umenora just trying to work out for a new fucking deal. So he going to play his ass off this whole season so he can get paid somewhere else. Because after the season's over, regardless win or lose or Super Bowl, he will fucking leave because he doesn't want to be there. Because he feels that he's being underpaid for what he's doing. Which I agree with him. Go where you need to go to get your money. Then they have Justin Tuck, who has a bad shoulder. I don't understand this. You're an offensive lineman. You're supposed to be some of the dirtiest scumbags in America at your position. If you see a guy's injured, go after the injury. You can take a guy, pancake him onto his shoulder if he has a hurt shoulder. Injure the players, make the team weak, and then let's see what they do. I've been a firm conviction of injure all of the star players, and then let's see what that team can do. If you don't believe me, go look at the Houston Texans. Fraud game. I call it now frauds exposed. Frauds exposed are teams that people are sucking their dick like a cheap crack whore on a street corner to sit there and say, oh, this team is great. Wade Phillips, defensive coordinator for the Houston Texans. Houston Texans ain't shit, never have been shit, and won't be shit. They win the division this year. Why? Because a certain number 18 sitting at home with a fucked up neck. Think about it, folks. Mysteriously, the Houston Texans are good. You make the playoffs because Peyton wasn't playing. Okay? Peyton Manning playing, you don't make shit. You go 8-8 and you sit home and cry and fucking sit there and wonder why we can't win. Because your offense is one-dimensional. Andre Johnson, now his hamstring is fucked up. I don't know what the fuck wrong with him. Need to go see Dr. James Andrews and get your shit straightened out. You have, just throw to him. You have no other wide receivers. You have nobody else on offense. Aaron Foster, not a consistent runner. The first year where nobody fucking sat up there and knew who he was, he ran for all them yards. Ain't done that shit since. Frauds exposed. Okay? Wade Phillips. Know him personally because I sat there and saw him as my head coach for the Dallas Cowboys. Which I'll talk about them in another video, but that's okay. We'll talk about them. Everybody's a Dallas Cowboy fan. The true Dallas fans know what the fucking problem is in Dallas. It's 4 problems. My next video, I will discuss those 4 problems. Wade Phillips goes there, shows a new scheme to him, and all of a sudden they become great. You take Mario Williams from a defensive end, make him an outside linebacker. What does he do? Tear his pectoral muscle. Great job, Wade Phillips. You fat-ass bastard. You should be fired. Then you have, who else? The fucking Cincinnati Bengals make the playoffs this year. Them pieces of shit. Sat up there, got to the playoffs, another one-dimensional offense. Throw the ball, A.J. Green, hope he does something great. And Cedric Benson. Andy Dalton threw a fucking pick to a defensive end. How the fuck can you sit there and do that shit? If you're supposed to be a skilled quarterback, and you're supposed to be better than Cam Newton, and all this other shit, because you can win more, the fuck out of here. Frauds exposed. Let's see who else. New Orleans Saints. I I'm calling it like it is. Roger Goodell called him, say, "Hey guys, look, play a good game, but let's lose to San Francisco so we can have 49ers and Giants because they haven't been there in a while to make a fucking great NFC Championship game because they might be higher ratings and bigger bucks." I don't know anymore. I think teams take dives. Like everybody was believing that Tim Tebow could beat the fucking Denver Broncos. Tim Tebow's a good quarterback. He needs work. Let's all be honest. He needs, for the off season, starting whenever it starts for him, take your ass to a quarterback school. Learn to drop back. You're a left-handed quarterback. Go call Steve fucking Young and ask him, can you help me to become better? Because you can't run an option offense all the fucking time in a goddamn in the NFL. You'll get fucking killed, or you'll have somebody else get killed for you. Load of bullshit. I feel bad for that team because you have Champ Bailey been busting his ass this whole time. Brian Dawkins got injured. Brian Dawkins, your best career, your best years behind you when you left Philadelphia. Philadelphia is a fucking shithole team that doesn't know how to appreciate good players, and they let you go. Don't understand that. Champ Bailey been in playing him, busted his ass his whole fucking career. His whole career. You got shit like that. You're playing your ass off, and teams don't help you. I don't understand. I look at the NFL. I look at it like a lot of sports now. A lot of pro sports, people are taking dives. People don't want to admit it, but they are. Who else is taking dives? Frauds exposed. Manny Pacquiao. Yo punk ass, which we all know is on roids, sits up here and lets Bob Arum speak for him like you're a fucking puppet. Like, I thought you were a guy running for Congress and running for political office in your home country, wherever the fuck it is. It could be Chile, Brazil, Philippines, Wasamanapia, wherever the fuck you want to be. That's where you're from. I think it's fucking horrible. You wanted to fight Floyd Mayweather. Shout out to Floyd Mayweather. You're the fucking man because you actually want to fight and this punk bitch is ducking you. You sat up there. Floyd laid it out. Said May 5th. If you want to fight, put your title up, punk. See me there. What do? I don't want to fight him because, I'm just going to say that, I'm not afraid of him and all this other shit. But I'm really afraid of him. You sit there and know that he's a great counterpuncher. Last time you fought a good counterpuncher, you lost. You won the fight, but you got your face punched in. You don't want to get your ass beaten and embarrassed by a man, by pound for pound, the greatest fighter in boxing right now. You sit there and say, well, instead of May 5th, we can fight June 9th. Bitch, you're being a fucking punk. Man up. You sit up there and know that Mayweather has to go to jail June 1st. He got his shit pushed back just to fight your ass. I've never heard a black man in the history of America get a fucking break like that, get his sentence pushed back. He's black. If they convict you on anything, your ass goes straight to jail right from the courtroom. Anybody else? That goes to the courtroom. My mind is blown because of this motherfucker getting a break. I don't understand it. Manny Pacquiao, be a fucking man. Fight this son of a bitch and let him dust your ass and beat you the fuck up for fucking 15 rounds in the ring and have whoop your ass like he whooped Ricky Hatton. Everybody was like, Ricky Hatton's gonna knock him out. Ricky Hatton ran into a fucking turnbuckle and fell on the motherfucking ground. Ricky Hatton, has anybody heard of him since? Milk carton status. Okay? A lot of people don't understand. I say it all the time. Pro sports, you got the biggest motherfuckers taking dives. You got the biggest bitches. They will sit there, play hot for a whole season, and then mysteriously can't fucking do shit when they need to. Unfucking believable. Green Bay Packers, I don't know what the fuck wrong with you. You fucking playing in Lambeau Field. You sit up there and let Eli, with his pull shit out of my ass mentality, luck the fuck up and let him beat you. Granted, people can say, oh, the Green Bay's defense was horrible the whole season. They went 15-1. I don't know how you're horrible. If your defense is horrible, you should go 2-14. Just ask the motherfucking Colts. That's a horrible defense. Green Bay, 15-1 through the season. You don't have a horrible defense. You go 15-1. That's all I'm saying. Please, for the love of God, get a correct either commissioner or somebody that has not letting fucking teams take dives just for ratings. For ratings and cash, teams are taking fucking dives. I'm so tired of seeing that bullshit take place in every sporting event, and you've seen it, and people don't understand. People are throwing games, and folks don't say shit about it because of who they are. Brett motherfucking Favre. You bitch, you let John Elway get one Super Bowl ring because you sat there and threw a game for his sorry ass. Brett Favre, you threw in 2007 in that bullshit game. You threw a fucking pick to God knows who. Some bullshit ass player that was nowhere near Donald Driver. And what happened? Oh, they go kick a field goal. Giants go Super Bowl. And mysteriously, fucking New England, 16-0 during the season, lay an egg that time. Because of Eli and his bullshit, I'm going to throw a pass in the sky. Please, Jesus, I drink milk 24/7 just for you. I got a Bible tattooed on my ass to show how much I love you, Jesus. Please catch this ball. I'm just going to throw it up in the sky. And baby Jesus, help me. And what happens? Fucking David Tyree comes down with some bullshit because punk-ass Rodney Harrison, who, by the way, is the worst sports commentator of all time. The dumb shit that he says. He should be shot by a sniper off the fucking United States Army. The man should be killed. He's fucking retarded. I'm not upset by what I've seen. I'm just not surprised. The shit I see every day happens. The dives, the missed calls, refs mysteriously make bad calls. The ref in the first quarter when they made that fumble and they said it wasn't, Jesus. Were you trying to give them the game then? And all of a sudden they said, hey, look, the mob's out there. These fans talking about fucking you up. You might need to call some shit for them. Okay. Now, mysteriously, I just wish sports teams and sports in general would stop throwing games. Okay? Stop throwing games. You're letting players get off with shit. Let them luck out and just throw shit up in the sky and shit goes down. And I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. I've never seen a quarterback that Eli he throws pure shit up in the sky and says, I hope one of you black motherfuckers can catch this shit. If not, I'm gonna give you this stink face that like you fucking suck and look at the coaches like, it's not my fault. When Eli, a lot of the shit that happened is your fault. Okay? I'm just saying, guys, we're in a society where motherfuckers will throw a game quick as shit and it's really bad. Okay? If you don't believe me, fine, don't believe me. I see the shit going on. A lot of conspiracies going on. You need to cut that shit out. NFL, Major League Baseball, NBA, you got crooked refs all around. Stop throwing games, NFL players. Play to win and act like you got some motherfucking sense. Love you all. Now, you can like me on Facebook. Follow me on Twitter at Husky Chipmunk. I don't know what to say. I got a lot more, but stay tuned for the Dallas Cowboys of what the fuck is wrong with that team. I love you all. Thanks a lot, Chipmunk Nation. I'm always here for you.